Untethered Live. Jake Johnson here. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the show. Come on in. It's Wednesday night. Right here on Untethered Live. It's a chill stream. It's us. It's me and you, baby. And we're going to rock all night long. Or whatever. Hey, how is everybody? Amanda, you get the gold star. Welcome. Come on in. First person to speak in the chat gets the gold star. That's the way it works. I don't make the rules. I just live by them. April, how are you, sweetheart? Good to see ya. Woohoo. How is everybody? How's the weather where you are? It just started raining here. It's a little barely sprinkling, but it's coming. I can feel it in my bones. Tonight's episode is brought to you by this hot red cup of coffee. That's red. And the letter P. And the number 77. Everybody hit that like button, says April. How's everybody doing? Tony's Coffee House. Back for more, are you? Good to see you, buddy. Come on in. Welcome, welcome. Tonight, we're just going to chit-chat, talk about whatever. Amanda says, hi, Tony. Hey, Tony. Hey, Tony. How you doing? Capiche? I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry. Jam out. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to exclaim from the rooftops with all that I know that the bats in the Belfrey are most definitely the toys in the attic. We're going to jam and chit-chat. What do you think? Whatever you want. You call it out, I'll play it. Maybe. It sounds good anyway. Got 7 people in the chat right now. Welcome. Come on in. Smash it, says April. Smash it. Touch it. You know you want to touch it. Just touch it. April says, I have mine, LOL. You got your coffee, Tony? You got your coffee, Tony? I got my coffee. April's got her coffee. Just a tip. That's what she said. What are we talking about? Choked on a bone. French vanilla, yuck. I'm a regular Joe kind of Joe. I like my coffee to taste like coffee. If I wanted Kool-Aid, I'd make some. That's what she said, says Tony. Yeah. Cigarettes and coffee, calm my aching hands. Just touch it. Oh, y'all are dirty tonight. I can feel it. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Like my mustache. I don't know what my hair's doing tonight. It's decided it's not going to lay down for nobody's money. Sorry about that. Oh, it's going to be fun tonight. What you guys want to get into? Y'all want to get into some deep philosophical pondering? We want to talk about spaghetti. Making spaghetti tonight. I'm at the store. Be with y'all in a few, okay? Well, while you're at the store, pick me up some cigarettes. I'm just kidding. You look handsome, Jake. Thank you, sweetheart. So do you. I mean, the female version of that. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm trying. Got my 5 o'clock shadow going and everything. Okay. Lisa Reen, welcome to the show. Did you get an eyebrow trim? No. Looking good there, buddy. Well, thank you. Nope, no eyebrow trim. They're just laying down. See, they will stand up pretty tall. I probably need an eyebrow trim. It's about that time. I need to invest in some serious grooming. Amanda says, hi, Lizarine. He is very handsome. April, you guys are buttering me up, I can tell. That's all right. Flattery will get you everywhere. Oh, I told you, Jake. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes, you did. So what you guys want to talk about? Anything special on your mind? Tony, you're new here. Tell me something to talk about. What do you like? What are you into? Evening, ladies, says Lisa Reen. HT. Don't know what that means, but I'm guessing Hardy Toddy. Hi there. Who dat? I wonder who she is. Who is she? Who are we talking about? Did I miss something? I guess not. Who is the she? Hat tip. Gotcha. Understand now. Thank you. I'm into a lot. Bible, coffee. Me too. But tonight is just about letting our hair down and talking about whatever. Sometimes the Bible comes up. That's fine, but it's not the focus. That's for Sunday and Monday. And we get serious about it then. But maybe if you have a question, I can answer it. Or if you have a thought, you would like to share an idea. I like blues music, says Tony. I like blues music too. I might play some blues here in a minute. The lady that's making you glow. Am I glowing? Really? I mean, I pulled on it a little bit earlier. Does that count? Flat Earth. Well, if you believe that the Earth is flat and you've done the math that it's 8 miles per meter squared, the drop off of the Earth, then you understand that it can't be 25,000 miles in circumference because the math don't add up. That means that if you were to take off in an airplane going straight, in 6 miles, you'd be headed towards outer space. How's that? I know you like Star Trek. Yeah, I like Star Trek. I like all kinds of things. This is about you. You tell me what you want to talk about. I'll get into it. He is glowing, isn't he? I'm not glowing. Stop it. You're making me blush. Stop. Worth a share, LOL. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, you know, I've dabbled with the flat earth theory. Here's my honest opinion. I don't know. I've never been up there. I can't verify one way or the other how it works, what it looks like, or any of that nonsense. This is what I do know, that for whatever reason, and it's most likely due to people not knowing what they're talking about, but that math don't add up. The things that are told as fact don't square with reality, with the visual, you know. If you can see a lighthouse that is 14 miles away on a clear night, something's wrong with the math. And that has been observed in not one, but hundreds of locations, that phenomena. Now, you can chalk that up to atmospheric lensing. You can chalk it up to bending gravity bending light. None of that makes any sense. Because why would it do that? Just to screw with you? Because there's no other reason for it to do that. So, most likely what you see with your eyes is what's there. That being said, where's the curvature? Now, I've heard people say that if you're in an airplane, you can look out the window and see the curve of the earth, but that is not true. And I know this because I tested the theory. It looks curved, but if you hold a straight edge up to the window, it's as straight as that edge is, no curve. So, what does that mean? I'll tell you what it means. The earth is really big, and you can't get far enough away from it to observe the earth and its curvature because you can only see about 3% of it. Your vision can only encompass that much. So if you're on the International Space Station, which if my arm is the earth, the tip of my hair is where the International Space Station is, right? There. And as you can see by this illustration, if you were standing on the tip of my finger looking down, you would not see the curvature of the earth. So does that mean it's not curved? No, it does not. What it means is you can't observe it being curved. No matter how bad you want to, you can't. Neil deGrasse Tyson agrees with me on this fact, by the way, and he's avidly in the opposite camp from me as far as worldview goes. But this is what I find intriguing. Since I teach the Bible, there's a nice little scripture in the Bible that says that God put the earth on its 4 pillars that hold it up in nowhere, holds it up out of nowhere, meaning there's nothing holding the earth there. It's just there. And 4 pillars is allegorious of something being carried or being held by a device. So you can look at that any kind of way you want to, but God most definitely put the earth where it is, and it is supported by nothing. That's what the Bible says. And it also says it has 4 corners. Go figure. So it might be square, but I don't think so. Let's see. What do we got here? Do I smoke pot? No, sir. Playhouse of the Rising Sun. I will. Mandy, you are loved, says April. Cherry red cheeks, LOL. Oh, making me blush. Look. I'm going to do the Japanese schoolgirl thing in a minute. Oh, thanks. You are loved and missed too, April, says Amanda. Yeah, lighthouses are a giveaway, says Tony. I agree with you. Something ain't up there. Something ain't right. Amanda says he don't like smoking pot. Well, that's obvious. I don't have anything against smoking pot. I just don't want to do it. But what about the moon landing? Don't get me started. It might not be totally flat, but it surely is not a ball hurling through space at 66.6 million miles per hour, says Lisa Reen. Amen, sister. I don't know what it is. I tend to think of the earth as a realm because I don't know what shape it is, and I don't care what shape it is because it doesn't affect me either way. But it ain't hurling through space. I know this because I can look up and I see the same stars all my life. And so did the people before me and the people before them and the people that drew on cave walls saw the same stars. If we were hurling through space, at the very least, the scenery would change at some point. And it has not. But it's all good, Tony, says April. Amanda says, I love the shirt, Jake. Fat cat. Look at her. That's a music store down by where I live. How did you get that number, Lisa? The number 66.6. It's a little bit wrong on that one, but it's okay. What she is referring to is the angle at which the poles go through the earth. The earth is on an axis, and it's at a 24.3 degrees angle, which means we have seasons because one part of the earth is always closer to the sun. As it wobbles, it goes away from the sun, and as it wobbles again, it comes back to it, and it constantly rotates. That's what gives us our 4 seasons. But the adverse to the 24.3 angle of the axis of the earth is 66.6 degrees, and that's where that number comes from. The thing about hurling through space, they just say millions of miles an hour because they don't have a clue how fast we're going in their model, which isn't correct. I think it's closer to the heliocentric model, meaning that we are here and everything rotates around us. But unlike the helio model, I believe that everything rotates around us, not just the sun. I do like the shirt, Jake. Thank you. Thank you very much. I do too. It's got sleeves. Look at there. Look at that. Cool. Looks great on you. Thank you, April. I got you. I thought it was interesting. Cool, Lisa. Tony says 4 pillars, same as 4 winds. Could they be the same? They could be. I don't think they are, but they could be. I think the 4 winds are referring to what we call the jet stream, which circulates the oxygen on Earth. But it could be. A narcissist would think that says Caucasian. Well, prove me wrong. How about that? Show me the error of my thinking. Lisa Reen says, amen to that, Jake. Hi, Caucasian, says Amanda. April says Caucasian, LOL. Caucasian says Amanda. April says, hello, love, Caucasian. How are you? Good to see you. April says Caucasian. Caucasian says Jake. Good to see you, buddy. How are you? Jacob took my ladder. You better get it back. You'll never see that thing again. I love the short orb puff did, LOL, says April. Orb Puff is one of our sometimes viewers, and more so over on Caucasian's channel, but quite the creator. Oh, yeah. LMAO hilarious, says April. Here you go, Amanda, by request. I don't know if my voice will hold out or not. I'm kind of hoarse. There is a house in Bowling. They call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a land. And God, I know I'm one. My mother was a terrorist. She sold my new blue jeans, and my father was a gambler, man, way down New Orleans. Can't do it. Voice is giving out already. Let's stay low. Caucasian says she's working on something and playing Minecraft. April says, I saw that. Your shorts are always funny too. Makes me laugh every time. Except the one where the guy killed a raccoon with a brick. Oh. Amanda says, I love it when you play and sing. Thank you, Jake. You're welcome. Sorry I can't sing more. Let me get a little more coffee in me and see if I don't do a little better after I warm up a little. Rabbit trash pandas. Oh, yeah. Gotta hate them rabbit trash pandas. I used to be a rabbit trash panda back in my burglar days. I wore a little black mask and everything. Continuously washed my hands. So, The moon landing, eh? Thomas Morgan, welcome to the show. Come on in. So, in 1969, Nixon was in the White House. Everything operated from transistors and vacuum tubes. And somehow, live on television, without delay, they made a phone call from the surface of the moon to the Oval Office of the White House and had a conversation with the president on live TV. Now, I was a young man back then, not at 69, but shortly thereafter. And I remember the footage because they used to play it all the time, especially when they were talking about other moon missions that they were flying. And there was no delay in that conversation. This is before they realized that there was, number one, a Van Allen radiation belt, which you cannot cross without dying. And two, the moon is 253,000 miles away from planet Earth. It would take about 4 to 6 seconds for a signal to reach the Earth if you had an antenna that could push it and a receiver that could receive it, which they did not have in 1969 because televisions were still operated through ground means. They were sent out over big cables across the sky. They did not have the kind of radar that it would take to pick up a cell signal or any kind of audio signal from the moon. Also, you can go read the manifest logs as to what they took to the moon. Every nut and bolt in that lander is listed on nasa.gov, and nowhere is there a shortwave, high-powered antenna and a battery to operate it included in the manifest. It's not there. There are 2 cars, though, 2 golf carts, but no shortwave radio. Go figure. I don't know how they did that. It's almost as if they pre-recorded it. I don't know. I could be wrong. ATL, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Ground control to Major Tom. Tony says, hey, Thomas, bro. April says, yeah, rabid trash pandas. That was cruel. Only if the raccoon were a threat, then I'd understand. Well, they're a threat to your sanity. You ever had one outside your window at night, digging into your trash? Hi, Thomas says, Amanda, welcome. April says, they gotta eat too. It's sad, but I can understand otherwise if it was a threat. They also carry rabies. Moon landing is all imagination, says Thomas Morgan. I think a lot of it is, yeah. Especially with the things that we know today about miniatures and model making and techniques to film things, i.e. reverse projection and that sort of thing. Green screening and rotoscoping and wire removal and all of that. Yeah, we know how to do that. Watch 2010, A Space Odyssey, or 2001, A Space Odyssey, and see what a real filmographer can do with the image of outer space. And then go watch some of the shuttle footage. You can see reflections of people's faces and wires and all kinds of weird stuff because they don't know what they were doing. April says, Thomas, good to see you. Welcome. Tell Orb Puff we said hello, okay? Thomas says, Sieg Heil and lots of hearts. Or at least I think that's what he's saying. I could be reading that wrong. Ground control, says ATL. ATL, how you doing, brother? How's the weather in Atlanta? Hi, ATL, says Amanda. Good to see you. Hi, Amanda, says ATL. April says, ATL, what's up, love? Good to see you. Caucasian Sasquatch. Looks like maybe an 82 Corvette, Tony. I get the feeling we're having more than one conversation here. ATL says, hello, April. I sub, Thomas, says April. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the people that come by the channel, and everybody, go press the buttons and help people out. We're trying to build a community here. ATL says, good clip, Caucasian. Smiley face, cry face, 100%, says Thomas Morgan. Thank you. ATL says, hello. Caucasian says, ATL. Lisa Reen says, I don't believe the moon is that far away, but I know Nixon had a rotary dial phone that he faked that call with. Yes, ma'am. A rotary landline dial phone, which does not receive or make cellular calls or radio calls for that matter. So go figure. Something is afoot. That's all I can say. And I have no idea how far the moon is. That's just what the science says. And I don't disagree because I don't have a tape measure that long. April says, yes, I agree, ATL. Caucasian says, it's rabbit. Could be. April says, LOL, Lisa, how do you know? I want to know. This is interesting. April's calling you out, Lisa. She wants to know how you know. She's an inquiring mind and she wants to know. Tell her. ATL says, Caucasian, put up some good work today. When you get a chance, take a look. Already have. Excellent work. Hit the like button, everybody, says ATL. And thank you, ATL. Cooling down in Atlanta. Yes, getting kind of breezy here, too. It just started raining outside. It's kind of sprinkling. Tony's Coffee House has a blank expression that kind of looks like a smiley face. I'm not sure. Can't see it. I see a yellow dot. Anyway, still hot, but it's cooling down, says ATL. April Rain says, ground control is David Bowie song. Right? You're welcome, you're welcome, love, says April. It must have moved the humidity from Atlanta to Lakeland, LOL. Pretty hot down there, isn't it? Amanda says, I agree, April. Too humid. It's sticky. I hate it when it's sticky. ATL says 25K of trust to get out of our atmosphere, of thrust to get out of our atmosphere, 250K miles from Earth. The moon is, and how many days in a month? Well, I don't know that it stays that far away because, as we all know, the moon changes shape, and it also changes its precession. What's the word I'm looking for? Goes to crescent moon, half moon. What's that called? I can't remember. But sometimes it looks very close and sometimes it looks very far away. There's two things that could be happening here. Number one, we're inside of an atmosphere which has water in it, so it acts like a magnifying glass. If you're outside of the atmosphere, the moon looks like a potato. It doesn't look like the moon we see on the ground, the big, beautiful moon, because it's magnified. So either that changes or the moon is literally getting closer and further away. I don't know which. It comes naturally, says April. Doug, Caucasian, I'm an airhead. It comes naturally. I feel like a dork. Sometimes you feel like a dork. Sometimes you don't. He said rabbit, duh. I totally looked over that. Phases. Thank you. Thank you, ATL. I couldn't really think of that word to save my life. Caucasian says, April, I know, honey, bunny, but you are cute, though. There is a technical word for it, says ATL. I know, but I can't think of that one either because my brain is frazzled because I spend so much time thinking about whether the moon's real or not. April says, no, I'm not questioning how she knows. I'm just interested in hearing about it. I got you. I was being hyperbolic. She knows I didn't. She knows you weren't questioning her. ATL can't remember either. Lisa Reen says, I was a page for Nixon at the tender age of 9 or 10. I got a pic with him and everything. I saw the phones. They were the same as mine and everyone else's. Rotary dial phones. That's correct, because that's what was in style when Nixon was in office. I don't think they even made the push button phone yet. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. I think everybody had rotary phones. I do know that a rotary phone ain't calling the moon. I know that. Nobody's going to convince me otherwise, even if they try to tell me that they had a special telescope radar or something that was connected to a switchboard, which was connected to the phone. There's no way to make that connection if you don't have the technology to do it. And they did not have the technology to do it. They had ARCnet. That was the most advanced technology at that time. ARCnet is basically what we call email now, but it was military, and they could send messages back and forth. You remember that whole thing about the code breaker, the Enigma code machine that they had to break in Cambridge so that they could figure out what the Nazis were doing? That thing was using ARCnet. That's the best they had. That was the most advanced tech they had. They were not calling the moon. Thanks, Caucasian. I love you, says April. I got to tell Kevin about this. You done got messed up now. You done told somebody you liked them and they were cute. Now she's going to go tell her husband. Or are we talking about two different things? Where is Kevin at, April, says Amanda. He is on his way home from work. I'll text him to get on. Be right back. Kate Page Ashline, welcome to the show. Come on in. In New York, do you Millie walk in my socks? It's none of your damn business, and I'd appreciate it if you stay out of my affairs. I have no idea what you're talking about. What is a Millie walk? I know how to walk a mile in your shoes. What are we talking about exactly? Amanda says, oh, okay. Hi, Katie. Welcome. Cade? Katie? Which is it? Katie like with a Y or Cade like the male version? No Y. He can come too, says Caucasian. He probably would. April says, oh, I'm talking about Nixon, Jake. I know, I was teasing. Come on, keep up. I'm a smart ass. That's what I do. Lisa Reen says, all you have to do is look at those poor boys' faces when they got back and were on TV. Yes, that interview is the weirdest interview I've ever seen on national television, ever. Hands down, they were not acting like they just got back from the moon. They were acting like somebody just threatened to kill their wives if they said too much. That's what they were acting like. Check that out. If you think you want to get some weird vibes, watch the debriefing from the 3 astronauts that came back from the moon. Strange. They wouldn't even look up at people, looking down at the table. All quiet. All answering questions differently than the other guy. One of the questions was, what did the stars look like? And nobody got it right. But they just came back from the moon. And they spent 2 weeks in a camper trailer that was not hermetically sealed, quarantining. Had a big air conditioner on top. That's how I know it wasn't sealed. But it looked good. It looked good. Yeah. They hung their heads and had zero excitement. If it were me and I had just came back from the freaking moon, you would know I just came back from the moon because I'd be doing cartwheels and saying, can you believe what I just did? They didn't. Ever. Not even afterwards. Morgan Thomas says, just like they're not getting images back from another world called Mars from 23 million miles away. All imagination. Well, Mars is in Iceland. I've seen Google Earth images of the exact location they take those pictures at, and it looks exactly like Mars. And it even has rovers there because that's where they put the rovers to test them. And that's where the pictures are coming from. April Rain says, Cade, welcome. And what's that mean? Some New York thing. Exactly, says Thomas Morgan. I didn't watch it, but I will. You should. Look into it. Question everything. Don't accept anybody's word for anything. Assume that everything you have ever heard was a bald-faced lie, and you need to find out what the truth is. And then go look at the world, and you will be amazed at what you see. I promise. I've been doing it for the last 20 years, and I've yet to run into a place where I was like, yeah, I kind of saw that coming. Amazing. Pardon me. Sorry, my very scratchy. Trying to save my voice because I got a show tomorrow night, and I ain't trying to break it tonight. I will do some singing in a little bit, though. Just a little. But yeah, assume everything is a lie. Everything. I know it isn't, but most of it is. Go look. You'll see. They must have saw something that scared them. Shh, listen. It's a pretty safe assumption, says Lisa Reen. I think so, too. I'm working on a everything is bullshit theory. One day I'll unveil it and talk about the whole world and everything in it. Because it's all bullshit. It's a carefully curated, carefully crafted, carefully placed facade placed in front of your eyes to keep you busy for some reason. I don't know why they do that, but I'm getting there. You wait. I'll figure it out. I got the nose and it knows. Something tells me the answer is probably in Revelations, though. I'm pretty sure that's correct. I got the nose and it knows. Good one, says April. Correct, Thomas. This is for you, Coffee House. Dana, greetings. How are you doing out there? Come on in. Wiggle your toes in your shoes. Take your shoes off. Tie your socks in a knot. Whatever you want to do. Just be happy. That's what I want. Them pills, them damn pills. I gotta get my prescription filled. Them pills, them damn pills. They're gonna lead me to an early grave. Well, I went to the doctor to get me some, and I went to the pharmacist to get it done. Sitting in my truck, I took me some, and I feel so much better now. Yeah, my hands are sweating and my knees feel weak. I can't eat and I can't sleep. Skin is crawling like a picked up fleas. Coughing, squeezing, burning up while I'm freezing. I guess I'll take a couple pills and get back on my feet. And I do it all over again. Yeah. That's a song I wrote. There's a whole song, but I'll save it for when you buy the album. Hi, Dana. Good to see you, says Amanda. Dana, welcome, says April Rain. Good to see you, love. Sounds great, Jake. Thank you, April. Morgan says, yeah. Dana says, LOL, this is the first time I see a guitar with a square and compass. Really? Wonder how that got there. Tony says, LOL, right? You can only sport those if you are a Mason. And, well, I are one. Dana says, hi, Amanda J, HBJ. Great to see you, too. Tony says, Dana. And thank you for getting that right, Dana. I've had people call that all kinds of things. But it's a square and compasses. It's two things, not one thing. What was that somebody called it the other day? I forget what it was, but it was protractor, I think is what he said. I think they said it was a protractor. I'm like, it's not a protractor. That draws a circle. That's not what this does. Dana says, April Rain, great to see you too, sweet soul lady. Sweet soul lady. I'm going to write a song about that. That's a good line. I like it. Mary had a little lamb. Her face was white as snow. Everywhere that little lamb went, you know that Mary sure to go. Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice? Tell me that it's nice and you wrong. Oh, little sister, don't you do what you think? Cowboys 8 Paddle, what's up, dear? Welcome to the show. How are you? Here's a sweet little ditty for you. I've been throwing horseshoes over my left shoulder. It's been most all my life. Throwing a 4-leaf clover. Yet you ran with me, chasing my rainbow. And you said, honey, I love you so. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God made. Here for all the world to sing. It's never all but it goes. Losing makes me sorry. You said, honey, don't worry. Don't you know I love you so? That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God made. It's here for all the world it goes. Losing makes me sorry. You said, honey, don't worry. Don't you know I love you so? That's the way love goes. Don't you know I love you so? That's the way love goes. Oh. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, rolling engines headed somewhere to fly, taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me, I'll cry. Don't take that everything right, 'cause you locked me out of your life. Left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, rolling engines slowly fading out of sight, taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Slowly fading out of sight. Slowly fading out of sight. I get almost that bobber dancing and an old cane pole stuck in the sand. I could almost hear that bobber dancing. I just dream, keep on being the way I am. The way I am, don't fit my shadow. The way I am, reality. I can almost hear your bobber dancing. I just dream, keep on being the way I am. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Love will never be the same. Love is like a dying ember. Blue eyes crying in the rain. If you hear that lonesome whippoorwill sounds too blue to cry, the midnight rain is whining low. I'm so lonesome I could cry. You stayed with me through thick and thin, watching me move blues and you watch the wind. You always seem to let your feelings show. You love me and you let me know. You put me on a natural high. I could fly. I could fly. Well, my bucket's got a hole in it. Yeah, my bucket's got a hole in it. Said my bucket's got a hole in it. I can't buy no bed. Well, I'm standing on the corner and I'm trying to catch a dime. Here come my old boss man, trying to get me so high. Said my bucket's got a hole in it. Yeah, my bucket's got a hole in it. Said my bucket's got a hole in it. I can't buy no beer. There you go, a little blast from the past. What I miss? Be sure to like, subscribe, and share, says Amanda. Horn Boy, welcome. Welcome, Horn Boy. Horn. Got it. Awesome, says Horn Boy. Thank you. I love this song, says Amanda. Cowboys 8 pounds says, woohoo, says April. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Did it. Love it, says Amanda. Cowboys 8 pounds says. Thomas says, nice to meet you all. I subbed. I will tune back in for sure. Off to sleep. Long day of trucking. Praise the Holy One of Israel, Jesus, Emmanuel. Very nice. Thomas, thank you for being here. Please do come back. Sunday and Monday we'll do Bible studies, and it gets really serious. Every day, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8:30. Sunday is 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come by and check us out. God bless. Good night, Thomas, says Amanda. Cowboys 8 pounds. And that's it. You guys having a good time so far? I'm having fun. I hope you are. April Thomas, good night, love. Chase that coffee down with some Mountain Dew and a cigarette. He wonders why his voice is crackling. It's not that. It's the COVID. I got the COVID twice, and it damaged my vocal cords, and I'm just now getting back to where I can use my voice again, but it gets weak, and I have like off days. But believe me, when you hear me singing for real, it's much better. Absolutely, says Amanda. Thanks for sharing your talent. Well, my talent is your talent, honey. That's why I do it for you. I don't do it for me. I can go to bed. You know what I mean? Be happy to go to bed. But I do it for you because everybody needs to have a song in their heart. That's all this world is brief respites between having a song in your heart. Fall in love with somebody, get a job, rob a bank, whatever it is. Then have a song in your heart. Makes the world better. Makes it go round. I hope you like that. I hope you appreciate it. And I love you, and I want you to be happy. So I sing for you. It's the only thing I got. I'm giving it to you. If I had something else, I'd give you that. Believe me. Can't paint worth a damn. Lisa Reen says, I had to take a phone call. Sorry, I missed about 15 minutes. Well, there's a rewind button, but that's okay. You handle your business. You're fine. You ain't hurting my feelings none. I know you're here. And I love you too, so maybe I'll sing a song for you after a while. April says, Jake, that was awesome. Thank you, sweetie. You missed the music, Lisa Reen, says Amanda. She's heard it before, I'm sure. It's probably an important phone call. Why else would you stop watching Jake Johnson to take a phone call unless it was important? Daggone it. Daggone it. Daggone it. Dargarn it. Doggone it. I think that's what you're saying. Kevin should be coming on any minute, says April. And the band. Well, it's been a good day overall. I can't complain. Had an early day today at work, so I got to come home an hour early. Sometimes that's a nice thing. Got a show tomorrow night over in Stokes, North Carolina, at a place called JJ's Tavern. If you happen to be in the area, come on by and check us out. It's going to be fun. And, I'm going to be getting rowdy. And thank you guys for hanging with me. Each and every one of you, I love you. I'm going to do everything I can to entertain you and play what kind of music you like. I'll learn it if I don't know it. And then on Sunday nights, I'll do everything I can to enlighten what you already know. But won't you do me a favor while you consider that? And hit that subscribe button. Press the bell icon so you get notifications of when I'm going to be online when my new videos drop. Smash that like button. It's right in front of you. It's effortless. Just reach out and fondle it. Just tickle it one time. That's all it takes. It helps the channel with the algorithms, helps us get recommended to other people, puts us on the charts and everything. We are 219th in Costa Rica among Christian channels right now on Apple Podcasts. So go check that out and help support the channel and put us on the map. Also, share this video with somebody you love. Better yet, share it with somebody you don't love. Bring them into the family. Make them part of the fold. Be part of their solutions, not part of their problems. Leave comments down below. That's what the comment section is for. Question me, curse me, bless me, challenge me, confront me, conform with me, drink my Kool-Aid. Make your own Kool-Aid. As long as you're thinking critical, that's all I ask. Just a little bit of brain mayonnaise that goes a long way. And if you'd like to support this channel and you can dig what I'm doing, you see the value in what I'm trying to create, and you'd like to be part of that, you can do that. You can support my work by going to paypal.me/JakeJohnsonBand, paypal.me/JakeJohnsonBand, or if you're a Cash App user, $JakeJohnsonBand. All one word. It's easy. Every little bit helps. It's a win-win. It's a blessing to me. It's a blessing to you too, because we live in a reciprocal universe and God notices these things. And I promise you that's true. Now, is there anything I can play for you guys? Anything I can talk about? Anything you want me to take my shirt off? I'll do that too. You won't like it, but I'll do it. We love you too, Jake. Thank you, Amanda. Dana says, I would like to be there, yet it is too far for me. You are here. You are here. And you're in my heart. And that's all that matters. Holla, says Cowboy. Blackbird, says Cowboy. Is that a song? I don't know it. Who does it? I'll learn it. April says, you're welcome, love. Kevin Cox. Da-da-da-da-da. Kevin Cox. Sports update. The Banner College Football Weekend. The Badass Dogs. Hold on. The Badass Dogs whipped the Alabama Communist Elephants, and Utah Utes beat the Gators. Go Dogs! I can do the Beatles. There's Kevin. Hi, Kevin. Back to you, Bob. She was just 17. You know what I mean. And before too long, I fell in love with her. night, and we held each other tight. And before too long, I fell in love with her. Tell me how could I dance with another when I saw her stand in bed? So you told me you really loved me like before, like before. And you said that you would love me like before, like before. Don't let me down. Hey, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Hey, don't let me down. I'm in love for the first time. It's a love that has no past, but it's a love that lasts forever. It's a love that's gonna last. Don't let me down. Hey, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Come on, back, he got ooh, and I'm stolen. He got told and football. He won holy roller. He said 1 and 1 is 3. Be a joker, you get what you need. Come over me. That's too high. I can't do that one. Anyway, Beatles, just for you. April is shopping. Watch out. Oh, Jesus. Hide your credit cards. Are you a member of the Freemasons? Or was that already on your guitar? Yes, ma'am. I am a member of the Freemasons. I'm a very high-ranking Freemason. What's known as a Royal Archmason. If you want to do the research, I am York Rite Mason. There are York Rite and Scottish Rite. Scottish Rite is the non-religious one. York Rite is the religious one. I'm also a Knights Templar. I've been knighted and everything. Amanda says he's a member. Kevin says, I said, read that one. Why, do you think less of me now? I got curious. What can I say? I wanted to know some stuff that nobody was talking about, so I went and learned. Simple as that. I'm not a practicing member. I don't go to meetings anymore or anything like that, but I could. For that matter, I could walk into Westminster Palace and walk right up to the Queen and touch her on the knee if she wasn't dead. But probably couldn't touch her, but I could walk right up to her without being questioned, which is pretty cool. If you know a few words and a few gestures, you can get into some pretty unique places. Unfortunately, I can't share those with you, but I'll answer any question I can if you're curious. But I am bound by secrecy to keep certain secrets that I can't divulge. So unfortunately, you won't learn much, but if you're curious, I'll try to answer what I can. People say I'm no good, crazy as a loon. I get stoned in the morning, I pop pills in the afternoon. Kinda like an old blue-tick hound, I like to lay around in the shade. I ain't got no money, but I know how to get laid, and I ain't asking nobody for nothing. I can't get it on my own. You don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Preacher man talking on TV, putting down rock and roll. Wants me to send a donation cause he's worried about my soul. Jesus walked on water, yeah, I believe that's true. Sometimes I think that preacher man will walk into, cause I ain't asking nobody for nothing. I can't get it on my own. You don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. My name's Johnny Patty Moore, same as my daddy and his daddy before. Hardly ever seen Granddaddy down here. He only come to town about twice a year. I heard about the East copper line. I'm new. Everybody knows that he made moonshine. Well, the Reverend girl wanted Granddaddy bad. Headed up to Hollywood there, everything he had. Oh, my town that I've been told. Smell the whiskey burning down Copperhead Road. Well, I volunteered the army on my birthday and grabbed white trash around here anyway, yeah. 2 tours of duty in Vietnam. I came home with a brand new plan, yeah. Take a seat from Colombia, Mexico. Landing down a holler down Copperhead Road. Yeah, the DEA's got the chopper in the gear. Wind up shoot, thinking I'm over there. Running back to Charlie Dutch Road. Gotta stay away from Copperhead Road. Copperhead Road. Copperhead Road. Copperhead Road. All right, let's see. Kevin says, I'm boiling water for spaghetti, drinking a martini, and chilling while being entertained by Jake the Badass Snake. Does it get any better? I think not. Nobody's having more fun than we are on planet Earth. Nobody. What else is everybody drinking out there? Amanda says, where's my drink, Kevin? Southern Comfort Pepsi, please. Water, ugh, says Lisa Reen. I'm at work. No alcohol at work. Dana says, your hair has many colors. Thank you. They call that age over here. I appreciate it. People spend a lot of money to get many colors in the beauty parlors. Well, you know. That's all natural, baby. Didn't see that coming, did you? Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. Your hair has many colors. Corrections. I got what you were saying. I am a dumb typist. No, you're not. Nope. Your phone is a stubborn receptionist. How's that for a glass half full? Woohoo, says April. On my way, Kevin. Dana, I do it too. You straight up say things that aren't even in the English language, April. Cowboys 8 Pounds said I had a cat named Jake the Snake in a rake. Wowie, Jake, says April. Yes, I agree. Thank you. Appreciate the compliment. You guys are so nice to me. Thank you so much for all the compliments tonight. You make me feel all big-headed. I won't be able to get out the door. I know, LOL. You know I love you, though. I love you. Even if I did have you convinced for 5 years that chocolate milk came from brown cows. To the point where you'd argue about it. I'm a mean cousin, I know, but I love you. Really, Dana, you don't think my hair just looks gray? It just looks old to me, but I don't have a smartphone. I use my laptop. Oh, that's bad. You're a dumb typist. No, I'm just kidding. No, trust me. It's all right. It don't matter what I use. I can't type. Amanda says, LOL. Now that was funny stuff there. Brown cows. Cowboys 8 says, nope. Beautiful locks. Thank you. Thank you very much. I feel so old, I wrote a song about it. Cold Creek Croft, welcome to the show. My name is not Absalom, so no, I will not be getting my hair caught in a tree, but thank you. Let it fly in the breeze and get caught in the trees. A home for the fleas in my hair. A home for the fleas, a hive for the buzzing bees, and a nest for birds. There are no words for the beauty, the wonder, the splendor of my hair. Your hair has silver streaks. Nice. Thank you. It does. It does. Hi, Cole, says Amanda. Cole, stupid phone. Cole, C-O-L-E, is my son's middle name. He was named after Cole Porter, the outlaw. And his first name is Jesse, named after Jesse James, the outlaw, who is my cousin. Twice removed. Coral Creek Croft says, it's just MBTV in 10 Mile. Finally adjusting to a permanent name for this place. More accurate if you look it up. Yo, Cole. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Did you Google my house? Were you looking at my property via the satellite and Google? I don't know if you came the night that I showed this, but I appreciate the postcard. It means a lot there, buddy. Thank you. Very nice. I would very much like to get you to do some drawing for my podcast. You're a great cartoonist. I would love to see a little cartoon Jake doing his podcast or maybe playing in a band. That'd be fantastic if you ever get up to it. That'd be nice. But thank you for the postcard. Back to the song. This is a song I wrote about feeling old. If I can sing it, sorry. Well, I made it here on time today. It's just another show on another stage. I don't know what I'll say. Don't know what I'll play to please this crowd. Seems to me that it dims my sight when the lights are shining so damn bright, burning in my head, making me forget why I love this job. And this power trip's bigger than it used to be. Staying out all night is getting old. It's hard to get us by on a rainy day. Just to keep that fire in my soul. And it's hard to keep on living. It's hard to keep from feeling old. Easy women and all-night bars, cheap hotels and rental cars, and my kids at home. They call me on the phone because they miss their dad. The woman got kind of tired of the race, and she said, "Hey, Jake, I can't keep up the pace. Up and down the coast, and all across the whole damn USA." I ain't making that up, that's what she said. And this power trip's bigger than it used to be. Staying out all night is getting old. It's hard to get a smile on a rainy day. Just to keep that fire in my soul. And it's hard to keep on living. Hard to keep from feeling so old. Yeah, it's hard to keep on living. Hard to keep from feeling so damn old. There you go, there's an original song just for you guys. Alrighty, we have just about made it to the top. Let me scroll up and see what I missed in the chat. MVTV looks like he's going off. I like to color, sigh. I used to have a cartoon strip in a local paper, but only caused trouble. Har, you're welcome. Well, you can cause trouble for me, and I'll put it right up here on the podcast. I'll put it on the main page of my channel if you draw me a nice cartoon. Or irreverent one. Be irreverent. I don't care. You know who I am. Lisa Reen says, shining, gleaming, swarming, flaxing, waxing. Won't you give me it down to their hair? Who sang that? Cow Sills. He's been trying to get me to do that song forever. There's too many words in it. I'll never remember it. They were squeaky clean at the time, and Carl Reiner thought it would be funny for them to do a version for a TV special, and it became an unwitting hit. Good for them. Dana says Leviticus 19:32, thou shalt rise up before the hoary head, not hairy head, hoary head, which means woolly or frosty, and honor the face of the old man, and fear thy God. That's the more important thing. Respect your elders, but fear God Almighty. That's the important thing. Fear means reverence, not terror. So don't think it means be scared of God. It means revere God Almighty. I am the Lord, says God, talking about silver and gray hair. Well, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that you took the time to think about that in conjunction with my old hair. I'm trying to be wise. I'm trying to be a good old man. I'm mostly just a dirty old man, but I am trying. So thank you for noticing. And thank you for calling up the scripture. That was very nice. April said, hello, Cole. Welcome, MVTV. Much love. Cole says, back to you, April. I know it's confusing, but I will stick with this. A croft is a small farm operated by a renter, and that's me. I thought it was a Laura that played in a video game, had big guns. 2 of them. Bravo, says Cowboys 8 pounds. Thank you. Dana says, Croft says, Coal Creek comes down from the canyons to join 10 Mile Creek just over the property line. Thus the name. All the 10 Mile stuff was getting redundant. Dana says, April rain. April is a month I was born in. Oddly enough, it's the month she was born in too. I don't know if that's true or not. I just thought I'd say that. Coal Creek says, flowered, powdered, and confettied, bangled, spangled, tangled, and spaghettied. Oh, it's easy. Use cue cards. Do it live. And no doubt the crowd would love it. So I say. How about that? I didn't trip once. It's easy when you got cue cards. The trick is learning how to read. Sometimes I get caught up in the ands and the these and the ohs and all that good stuff. But when I'm in it, when I'm right on the edge of the word, it's like as soon as I see it, I'm saying it. Bam, 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 bam. I'm right on the edge. If one trip, I just fall all to pieces. But it seems to flow better that way when I get excited, when I get into the mood of reading and all that. Dana, what date, says April Rain? What day were you born? What date were you born, Dana? If you want to share that. It's a girl asking. I didn't ask, so. Dana says, April, I was born the 30th of April. We'll have to do something special for you on your birthday when it comes around. All of you. Just tell me what your birthday is, and we'll do something special for it. Pa-da-da-pa-da-pa-pa. Coal Creek says, it's familiar but obscure enough to raise eyebrows. Anyway, just my guess. I'll leave it alone. Oh, say, can you see my eyes if you can? Then my hair is too short. My hair is too short down there, down to there. Down to there. Not down there, down to there. April says, I was born 4/11/75. See, I told you she was born in April. They were like, what are we going to name this one? What month is it? April? Okay. Nice, April, says Dana. 411, LOL. 411, that's the number for information. 8675309. Oh. Look at that filthy mustache. Look at it. It's reaching out for you. LOL, April says, Amanda. I was a high school junior in 1975. Whippersnapper. Boy, do I wish I had one of the dozens of classic muscle cars we had. It was no big deal. I know. There were Dodge Chargers on blocks everywhere when I was a kid. You could buy one for $200. Can't do it now. I wish I'd have bought 3 of them. April says, yeah, Mama wanted to make me cherry like your mom, Jake. Ooh. What? Them fighting words right there. Cherry rain. How about that? Look at them dimples, though. Yeah, I got you. Wanted to name you Cherry. Yeah, he's got cute dimples. Oh, you guys are gonna kill me, man. I ain't gonna be able to get out of this room. Stop it. My head will be so big. Daddy said no. April Lorraine, like the pie, because I'm hungry. What are we gonna give her a middle name? I don't know. I'm eating pie. What's it called? It's Lorraine pie. Okay. Stick a hatchet in it. We're done. $430 minus 3 times 4 equals 12. 12 tribes of Israel. 12 notes in the musical scale. 12 months in the year. 12 chakras in the body. 12 everything. 12 repeats over and over and over again throughout all creation. It's a very important number. 12 disciples. Yep, LOL Jake. Haha. You were a junior in 75, Cole? That's cool. The only way I'd be a junior in 1975 is if I was a junior. That was my name. Jake Johnson Jr. Reminds me of another guy I know. 12 toes on Lucy. On Barn Cat and Super Terror. I didn't know that. I thought cats had 10 toes. With claws in them. If you watch Dazed and Confused, it's so damn spot on. For that time frame, it could have been filmed at my high school at the time. Lucy and 1 extra toe, claw per front foot. Wow. April says, huh? With Matthew Lillard? With Matthew Lillard in it? Cold Creek says, the 12-toed terror was the real name. Yep. They used to call me old 12-toed terror. That's it. I'd walk in there. My toes would walk into the room 12 minutes before I got there. I'd look around and I'd say, which one of you suckers is the biggest feller in the room? And he'd say, yo. And I'd say, you're a big feller, aren't you? How about buy me a drink? I have lost the plot. I no longer know what I'm talking about. But I like it. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. And mine is like a flash of lightning. One brilliant bolt and it's gone. You guys have a good time tonight? I hope you did. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you had fun. I hope you come back for more on Friday, because I'm going to be here doing my thing, letting my hair down, getting a little wild and crazy for you. But I do have an early day tomorrow, so I got to go to bed because I'm old. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for sharing all your great stories and anecdotes and all the beautiful, lovely compliments. Make me feel so good. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Had a blast, Jake. Thanks. Yep, says Cowboy. Amanda. Cole says, I never really noticed before in more civilized peoples, but I have to check tracks out there, or out here. I saw her tracks. What the F? Really bizarre looking. Matthew MC Con played. Matthew McConaughey. Gotcha. Not Matthew Lillard. Matthew McConaughey. 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 Oops. Sorry, y'all. You know who I'm talking about. I got you. Love to all, says Lisa Reen, and I love you too, Jake. Lisa Reen. Dana, you too, right here. April, Amanda, right here. Cole. No, you're right here too. I love you guys, and think about that cartoon. I'd really love to have one. Even put your signature on it. Last night I had a bull elk with a harem in the field, just bugling and calling for over 40 minutes. Then again for several hours, even after a coyote pack came in for Yelp Fest. I love it. April says, much love to you all. Hope you all have sweet dreams tonight. See you next time. See you next time. Yep. I hope you all have sweet dreams. I hope that you all have blessings in your life. I hope that God's peace and grace abounds and covers your life like a Shabbat, like a shield, like a refuge. I hope that you find that and find joy and find love. And I hope that you're there for each other, because that's important. It's very important. I enjoyed the stream, Jake. Thank you, April. I'll talk to you over the weekend, love. Please do. I miss you. You can call me anytime you want to. All right. Have a great night. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. If you do, name it after me. Amen, brother, says April. God bless you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Cowboys 8 Pound. It's odious. What is odious? I don't think so. I'm not odious. How dare you call me something like... I've never even looked at a man that way. Odiferous. Perfunctory. Indefatigable. How about that? It's Sonish. Adios. It's goodbye in Sonish. It's goodbye in Spanish. Adios. Adios, amiga. Muchas gracias. De nada. Dana says, hearts all over the place. Adios means goodbye, LOL. I believe that's adios, which means go with God. It's a short version of vaya con Dios. Adios. This thing, says Cowboy. Oh, just hang out and pee in a jar. You want to hang out? I'll hang out with you a little while. What you want to talk about, buddy? I'm your man. I'm your Huckleberry. We just think you were tuning the guitar. I hope it don't sound like that. If it does, I'm doing something wrong. Well, here I am. Talk to me. Nope, not fair. You probably have things like a job, the real life, and need to get up with an alarm. That's true. That is true, but nothing is more important than you are. And I'm right here. You want to talk? Let's talk. I just ran out of things to talk about, so I was going to end the show, but if you want to bring something up, we'll keep going. Just be sure you understand one thing for certain. The bats in the Belfrey are most definitely the toys in the attic. You're so cool, Jake. Thank you, April. Nah, I have nothing going too much. I have a lot of stuff I need to do myself, says Cole. Execule. Secure. What's happening here? I just joined. Well, welcome. How do you say that? Makes me cough. Anyway, I like your name. It's awesome. And welcome. Thanks for joining. And Fab Daddy just pulled up too. Does that shirt read Eat Cat? That says Fat Cat, but I eat cat, I guess. In a roundabout way. Welcome, Circule. Jake just demonstrated his gymnastics with a backwards flip. Cool as hell, even if he knocked over the lamp. Got the fire out, too. Ha-ha. Ha-ha, thanks. Is that Circule? Is that what we're going to call you? Circle? Circle? I never could figure out how to pronounce an X. X circle. Hey, Fab Daddy, what's going on, brother? Eat cat. Dirty old man. Amanda says, hi, Fab. April says, LOL, Fab Daddy, good to see ya. Fab Daddy, how are you tonight? Cowboys 8 pounds says, LOL, that's what I thought your shirt said. Fat cat. Fat cat. Fat Cat Music Store. See? Music and sound in Wilson, North Carolina. Fab Daddy. Fat cat, says Dana. Not eat cat. And all the ladies blush. April says, LOL, Circle. I dropped my lit cigarette in my car. I just found it. OMG. I just finished dinner, says Fab Daddy. What'd you have? What did you have for dinner? I missed one. Hold on. Cole says, then you just missed him solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded while humming Parade of the Chariots from Ben-Hur. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. A simple man, but he's entertaining. It was a foul soup. Well, you shouldn't eat things that smell bad. Don't you know that's how you know that things are rotten? Don't eat foul soup. Make sure it's fresh. Ha-ha! I got a fat cat for sure. She's lazy, says April. Do you like the song Poor Man's Poison? The song artist Poor Man's Poison. I don't think I've heard it, Circle. Who is the artist? Is that the name of the song or the name of the artist? Poor Man's Poison. I'll definitely look it up. We're having a late dinner. It's all good, says April. OMG, April, says Amanda. LOL. The artist. He's cool. I'll check it out. What kind of music is it? Is it like jazz or fusion or something like that? Poor Man's Poison. PMP. I like it. Foul with rice. Well, don't use rice that smells funny, man. Come on. It's kind of bluegrass. I like bluegrass. Ooh, that's fire. Thank you. I heard a poor man's roses, says April. Cole says, but the do-it-yourself animation by flexing his man boobs tattoo was a bit disturbing. I just have 2 tattoos, one on each shoulder, and they're both crooked, so. Oh, for the love of all, don't take off the shirt again. Oh, false alarm, carry on. Kimchi smells bad, but tastes good, says Fab Daddy. Yeah, but if you got foul rice, you shouldn't be eating it. See, I'm carrying this joke along. It seems like you haven't got it yet, so I'm just going to keep going with it until you acknowledge me. April says, ooh, to think I was eating cat. Ugh, gross. Ah. Sounds great, Jake, says April. Thank you. American bluegrass is nice. Yes, it is. Don't say that word in my chat room, V. We have one chance. Behave yourself. Welcome to the show. If you have a song you'd like to hear, holler it out. If you have a topic you'd like to talk about, name it. But watch your mouth. Fab Daddy says shit can of rice. It's foul rice. I could tell he had a tough life by the way he said and stared. And me, I'd come to push and shove, so I pulled up a chair. Talked of roads and travel, talked of loves untold, strings that come unravel. We were kings and kindred fools. Just when I'd hit bottom, the old man raised his glass. He said, it's here to all the chances. There are those who never have. So here's to all the soldiers who have ever died in vain. The insane locked up in their cells, the homeless down on Main. And to those who stand on empty shores, spit against the wind. Those who wait forever for ships that don't come in. That's a good song right there. Check that out. That's Joe Diffie. He's dead now. He's a friend of mine. Got to know him about 5-6 years back before he died. He's a hell of a songwriter, probably one of the best in Nashville, Tennessee. Go check out Joe Diffie if you get the opportunity to do so. Also, a good songwriter friend of mine who happens to be very prolific. His name is David Allen Coe. Check him out. And also, another really great songwriter, Jake Johnson. Check him out. Welcome, V, says April. Amanda says, thank you, Outer. I was headed that way, too. Gotcha. Singing along, says April. All right. Time for one more, and then I'm going to bed for real. What you fast, slow, half-assed? Rolling down backwoods, Tennessee byway. One arm on the wheel, holding my lover, with the other. Sweet, soft, southern thrill. Worked for all week, got a little jingle. And I'm Tennessee Saturday night, Wednesday, it's my life. Oh, so right. She's my Dixieland delight. Spend my dollar, I'll be a holiday mountain of light. Hold her up tight, make a little love, a little turtle loving on a Mason Dixon line. It's my life, oh so right. She's my Dixieland delight. All right. Have a great night, everybody. I love you with all of my heart. I love you true. I do. From the bottom of this Mountain Dew. Ryan Glidden. Ryan Glidden. Just got a sub from Maine. Glad I just found you, Ryan. Thank you very much. Welcome from Maine. How's the weather up there in Maine? You got a lot of Amish people? I don't know much about Maine. I know there's a place called Bangor, and I'd love to go there for obvious reasons. Bangor, Maine. I love Alabama, says Amanda. Hi, Ryan. Welcome. Much love, says April. Yes, says Ryan. April says, welcome, Ryan. Well, come on in. Take your shoes off. I was just about to end, but since you just showed up, I'll take it. I'll be right here with you for a minute. What would you like to hear? What kind of music do you like? Or what would you like to talk about? I rap waxotics occasionally philosophically. Sometimes I get esoteric. Sometimes I get gibberished. Outer territories. Make up your mind. Obvious reasons. The kind of fan. The kind fan. Thank you, everyone, says Ryan. You're welcome. My pleasure, their pleasure. We hope you find a home here. Come back and see us. We do Wednesdays and Fridays at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. We hang out, play music, talk about whatever comes up, share, help each other out, whatever we got. And then on Sundays at 8:30 and Sundays at 8 and Mondays at 8:30, we do Bible study, and we get serious about it. April, I like 70s country. April says, play pina coladas. All right, I'll do both. 70s country and pina coladas. You ready? Whatever newcomers want. Right. Oh, I was feeling the blues. I was watching the news when this fella came on the TV. He said, I'm telling you, the science is proved. Heartaches are healed by the sea. That got me going, without even knowing. I packed right up and drove down. I'm on the road and I swear to my soul, tonight I'm gonna paint this town. So bring me two fuzzy labels. I gotta have one for each hand. Let's all set sail, Captain Morgan. Oh, we'll never leave dry land. Troubles I forgot 'em. buried them in the sand. Said, bring me 2 steps on the beaches. She said, hello to her good time and man. It was all that I could do to keep from crying. Sometimes it seems so useless to remain. You don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. Trees are cool, welcome to the show. You don't have to call me Shooter Jennings. You don't have to call me Hank the Third. You don't have to call me Jake Johnson anymore. Even though you're on my side, so I hang around as long as you will let me. And I never mind standing in the rain. Yeah, but you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. I've seen my name a few times in your phone book, and I've seen it on signs where I play. But the only time I know I'll smoke a fatty with David Allen Cole is when Jesus has his final judgment day. My voice is giving out. So I'll hang around as long as you will let me. I'll never understand in the rain. Yeah, but you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. All right, I'm ready to break bad. I'm gonna play some stuff you ain't never seen before. You ready for this? Here we go. Take that, Juilliard School of Music. Now, this is the part of the song where I usually say something clever and introduce the third verse, but I'm not going to do that because, well, quite frankly, you've heard it 1,000 times, and I've done it 1,000 times. So if you don't mind, I'm going to skip all the bullshit and get right to the point. I was drunk the day my mama got out of prison, and I went to pick her up in the rain. But before I could get to the station in my pickup truck, she got ran over by a damn old train. Now I'm hanging around as long as you will let me. And I never understand it in the rain. Hey, you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me. Well, I wonder why you don't call me. I'm not Slim Shady, you're not Slim Shady, you're Slim Shady. Please stand up, please stand up. I'm not Slim Shady, you're not Slim Shady, he's not Slim Shady, she's not Slim Shady, well, it is Slim Shady. Please stand up, please stand up. Why don't you ever call me by my motherfucking name? Jake Johnson is my name. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Friday. Peace out.